afraid in his cellar, like nobody could ever imagine. Too old, untouched by time, unable to lean onto the tired shoulder of his memories. He needs no metaphor to prove how much he trembles. He says no words. Afresh he sags in the ancient inns of essence, in the narrow taut moment between what happens and what didn't happen. God, who's scared of everything, glowing in the shackles. I am the God they lost when they got found. It's time to lean on myself and cry, with no one to help shake off the universal mosquitoes that land on my dreams. Glory unto me, how I accepted the trick until my heart putrefied, how I accepted the name, knowing it would be embodied. Glory unto me, how I bestowed upon them my labyrinth as a question to create me from mud and fear. I am God. It is time for me to send my angels and my soldiers into retirement, to turn heaven and hell into a swing. It's time to leave this throne to emptiness, or at least to the humidity of my regrets. God desires to sweat, to get tired, to sleep, to go to the market, to feel the candy melt in his pocket, hidden from his greedy friends, to gamble, to get scared, to lust after beautiful women, then isolate himself lonely in his room to become like ordinary people or failed geniuses, to cloister himself to be different, to stay up as a lover, as a guard, as ill, to become a father of a good or a bad boy. He desires to demonstrate against himself, to argue with those who replaced him with something worse. He desires to be misunderstood in another way, to write a forgettable book, to weep and get sympathy, to love nature, to hate life made by men whose pictures fill the screens. He desires to be so simple and naive as his believers, as pretentious as those who don't believe in him, and as lost and sensitive as those who are still considering him. He desires to love a woman, seek shelter in her, then get bored with her. God desires to be a woman and to know why the music turns him into a wide moment imprisoned in form. God desires to rip off the tight, loose shirt of the word, to succumb to the calls of his body. God desires to dream, desires to live. Live, then, no matter if he dies tomorrow or after tomorrow, God desires to be.